Testing, testing. Hopefully my audio is better this time. I switched over. I usually use OBS, but I switched over to Streamlabs, so hopefully it'll be a little bit better. I added gain, so maybe that's what I needed to make my mic audio better. I hope. Anyway, hi, hello. It is I, Pavo. I am back at it with Genshin. I'm gonna change my party. Hold on. Anyway, yeah, I hope your guys' day is going good. I'm just kind of big vibing, just sort of, I forgot to put on my, I usually have my stream on in the background, just to make sure everything's running smoothly and that nothing is exploding. So here's, hold on. Here's Kitching's pretty face while I, get myself settled, hold on. Managing my stream. All right, there we go. Have my stream set up in the background. Please let me know if my audio is okay. I am still trying to figure out any of my audio issues. Like I said, I added some gain. It was really weird because last stream I had a couple of my friends. Some of them said my audio was okay. Other of them said my audio was too quiet. So I'm not sure what was the issue. But then I had more people be like, nah, it seems like you were more on the quieter side. So I was like, okay, let me fix that. And now here we are. Okay, hopefully adding gain is enough to fix that issue. If not, let me try to figure it out. Hopefully stream. I'm still relatively newer to this, so I'm trying to figure it out. Audio Gucci. Also, hi, thank you. Awesome. I hope. It took me forever to like do the minutia settings on what was it? My noise gate, because I have my controller. So like my space where I play is very condensed. So I have what's it called? So I have like my mic, I play on controller, obviously, if you couldn't tell by my controls on Genshin. I have my controller like in front of my mic. So I mean, like, it's away. So okay, where the mic picks up audio is in front of my face, right? Like where my mouth hole is. And then behind where it picks up the audio is where my controller is. But the thing is that my controller is an Xbox controller. So because of that, it can make very, very big clacky noises. And my mic kept picking up the clacky noises. So I had to go in and change my, what's it called? My, it's like the threshold that's used for, allowing audio to go through. It's meant to like if something like falls in the background or if like my AC's on, then like you guys don't hear like a brrr. You don't have to worry about like hearing that. You just have to worry about hearing, and also in-game audio. But yeah, hopefully awesome. Yay. I did some off-screen grinding. Sweet flag. I did some off-stream grinding. I did more of the artisan event. I actually fully finished Milani's page, because it was mostly just doing the fight challenges and her little like surfing mini game. So yeah. By doing that, the 2 days that needed to pass for the main quest passed, so we're back at it again. All right, let's see. Take a walk around the people rings. I love this area so much. It's so nice looking. Over here, this is where we had the lady die from last time. That's crazy. What's she up to? Dying? God, it looks so weird with she has little stars in her eye. I'm so used to little fishies. Oh, excuse me. I wonder how everyone would react if when they find out, like, oh yeah, Traveler's sibling is the Abyss Prince / Princess, based on who you picked for your character. During the Age of Conria. That's rough, buddy. Oh, wait, what? Wait. Hold on. Black Sludge, that's what's in the chasm, right? That makes me think. Like, it's my little, like, Genshin conspiracy brain going. Yeah, but I've been doing that for a while, so that's neither here nor there. In other nations, we've seen how much it takes an effort to eradicate the Abyss. For the people of Natlan who live in its shadow every day, who knows? God, the dialogue goes so fast when it's Traveler talking. Who knows how long it will be before this war to end. Yeah. Kind of funny from the Nation of War, huh? You can do it. I really like Milani. Blackstone under a white stone. That's an interesting chapter name. Hold on one sec. I actually didn't calibrate my face recognition. Let me quickly calibrate. There we go. I didn't I kind of like was editing my audio and all of that before stream. So I didn't have enough time to calibrate my face pickup for my model. I was like, oh, let me calibrate that real fast before we really get into the thick of things. Okay, there we go. I look good now. Cause like it didn't look bad, but it looked a little off. So I was like, okay, that's a quick fix. Oh, whoa. Why did it send us to a domain? Are we getting a flashback? No, we're not. That was weird. Why'd it give us the domain menu? Or the domain loading screen? Hmm. Facts. Unlike you, Paimon. Hello, hello, welcome, welcome. Sorry, I'm trying to move. So I have longer hair. I keep trying to move my hair out of my face because it's messing with like my face rig a little bit, like for my brows and stuff. And it could have gone better. But yeah, hello, hello, welcome to stream. Are we gonna get an actual cutscene, or is it gonna be like using just the normal models? Hell yeah. Yang Xiaolong looking. I'm sorry, she looks like Yang with an, especially when her hair like glows like that. It looks like when, you know, when like, okay, if any of you have seen RWBY, I hope you have at least. You know when Yang, what's it called? Oh, this is like a weird mix of like a pre-rendered cutscene and not. But yeah, sorry. I don't know. It reminds me of like, what is it? You know when Yang uses her semblance in RWBY and her hair starts glowing more yellow? It reminds me of that whenever Markovata uses her thingy, or lets her hair glow like that. Watch really Kachina doesn't come back to life. She stay dead. Where's the shotgun fisting? I know, right? Oh, I called it. We do have a shotgun parasol, that's right. Why was he posed like that? Facts, we do have a shotgun parasol. I forgot about Navia. Oof. Oh, crap. Oh, I never noticed she has the pattern. Maravika has the patterns under her hair. That's really cool. She is definitely one of the most uniquely designed Archons. Man, this is really just shit on Kachina. The Pirate Archon seems deep in thought. Why isn't she putting a stop to all the commotion? That's true. She does give... She is the type. I love her hair. Her hair looks so good. Hello, hello. Her eyes are so cool. All right. It's like the one place I haven't investigated yet. She knows our name. Yeah, this is the new content. Yep, this is Act 2 of the new Archon quest. I finished Act 1 last stream. Oof. That is fair. Oh, is there not a game? Oh, I
Be her
forgot. I did
friends
not see that it was off.
or
Oops,
her
my bad.
murderers.
There we go.
That's not fair, Mulan.
My mistake. I forgot.
It's
I was
all right.
doing some yeah, you're good.
understand
I turned
your
on the
rage
audio.
and your
I did not
grief.
see. I forgot I
Kachina's
muted
life
my
means a
desktop
great
audio
deal
to
me,
test
Mulan.
my voice audio earlier before stream, and I guess I
Believe
just
me,
forgot to
want
turn it
bring
back
her
on.
back
Oops,
as
that is
soon as
my
possible.
mistake.
I would give you
I will
that
take
peace
that
of
L.
mind if I could. But please, hear what I have to say so I can at least give you a broader picture of the issue we are now facing. Considering the recent attack on your tribe, I believe the Abyss has found a
Figures
new
every
means
time.
of undermining
Oh,
the
there always has
rules
to be
of
some
our
form of
nation.
scuff at each of my streams. To be fair, I guess I am like ironing out the kinks of my streaming, so you know.
The sacred flame, the foundation of our resistance against the Abyss.
Let me know if the
If
game
we
audio is
continue to
okay.
hold
I
the
have it at
pilgrimage and
half.
send teams to fight the Abyss, there will likely be more casualties. But if we stop altogether, the sacred flame will only grow weaker. The Abyss will scale up their attacks, and the tragedy we saw with the people of the Springs will only be the first of many.
If we compare the two choices, the former seems to be the lesser of two evils. Sorry, I know that may sound harsh, but I bear the name Malipo. Weighing the costs is my duty. The raw truth can be cruel. But we need to understand it if we want to approach this rationally.
But what would you say, Mualani? This is personal for you. And unlike Kanich, I dare
Awesome.
say it's not a simple case of weighing up which course of action is less painful, is it?
No. I can't choose between them, and I don't want
There
to.
we go.
Saying that one is preferable over the other is disrespectful to the people who suffered.
You're saying it doesn't matter whether I suspend the pilgrimage.
Awesome, awesome.
The
Blades
consequences will
gonna
be
be fine.
equally painful.
There we go.
Yes. What happened to Kachina breaks my heart. But I couldn't bring myself to sacrifice other people for her sake.
And that is the crux of the problem. It's not simply a matter of choosing the lesser of two evils.
Let's say I'm like ignoring
Either
me. I'm
way,
messing
there will
around
be
with
people who suffer.
my Twitch
And
settings.
the end result will be the same. Belief in the pilgrimage will waver. Once doubt has crept in, the people will no longer unite in battle against the Abyss. And that is exactly what the Abyss wants. Their ultimate goal isn't to break the rules that make the Ode of Resurrection work. It's to destroy the people's faith in them. To prevent what happened to Kachina from happening to anyone
the new
else,
D&D book
we need
like got
to
dropped a little
suspend
early,
the
right?
pilgrimage. So
I
that
still
is my
gotta
current
like.
plan.
I'm in a
And
campaign
in the
with some of
meantime,
my friends,
I've
and
made
I still
efforts
gotta
to
make a new.
strengthen each tribe's
I have to make my new
defenses.
character still. I
Then
read through some of the
we
stuff,
have to find
but I have to
another
like
way of
actually sit
strengthening
down
the
and like
sacred
make
flame
my
to
sheet
keep
and
the
all that.
Abyss
I got
at
2
bay.
weeks to do it, but I should probably do it
This
sooner
won't be
rather than
easy.
later.
I'll need time to figure out the best approach. I understand your anger, Mualani, but I hope that provided some clarity at least.
Wow. Hyman thought things were gonna get heated for
I
a
wonder if
second.
D&D Beyond
But
has
the
like the
Pyro
new sheets
Archon
updated
took
on
the
it
time
yet.
to explain everything so patiently.
I owe you an apology, Archon. I let myself get carried away earlier, and I'm sorry.
Ooh.
You're right.
God,
We
wait,
need
hold
to
on.
focus on finding solutions.
D&D's been around for 50
We could always
years.
hold the
Hold up.
pilgrimage without sending a team to fight
That's
in the Night Warden
crazy.
Wars.
I did not know. Wait,
That way,
is it
we would
has
still
D&D
be able to
actually
fuel
been-
the
I'm Googling
sacred
this,
flame.
hold
I've considered that, but
on.
the two events
no
have
way.
nearly always been linked. Without the chance to fight the Abyss, pilgrimage rankings lose their prestige, and competitor numbers will drop. With fewer participants, the amount of contending fire produced will decrease, and the
1974.
vicious cycle will continue indefinitely.
So
Oh
essentially,
my god, it has been around for 50
the Abyss
years.
is taking Kachina hostage.
Oh. Yo, I'm shook. Hold up.
You've learned about the concept of ley lines during your travels, yes? The Night Kingdom is something similar. Staying there for a short period of time shouldn't have an effect on the
gotcha.
person. But with the Abyss in the picture, it's a different story. Your sense of self will
So
be
when does
devoured
the thing
until
officially come
eventually
out?
you
And
become one with the sea of souls.
When does
Imagine pouring a cup
D
of
and
water into a rushing river. You can try to scoop up another cup, but there's no chance it will be the same water
next week
you had
online. Okay,
before.
so I basically need to
I
do my
won't
homework
sugarcoat it.
this week,
That
and then
is the
actually make the
danger
character
Kachina is
next week.
currently
Okay,
facing.
yeah, no, that's fine.
Just like you said, Archon. Both of these problems need to be addressed. You can focus all your efforts on dealing with the Sacred Flame. I will go search for Kachina.
The Abyss poses the same threat to you as it does to her. It is very possible you will not return. Knowing that, do you still choose to go?
Kachina's waiting for us to rescue her. That's all that matters.
I feel
I
like
failed
that
to
I
protect
didn't.
her
I
during
haven't
our
built
campaign.
Milani yet. I've been farming
But I
for
can
her.
make it
I
up
just
to her
haven't
now.
built her yet.
I choose to go as well.
Traveler? What do you think?
I promise you'd have the
Understood.
chance to learn from me.
Then I'll support the Masters of the Nightwind have a technique that can extract an ancient name from the ley lines. If we can find Kachina's ancient name, I can use the link between them to pinpoint her position within the Night Kingdom. Then comes the hard part. You need to visit the Night Kingdom in person and rescue her.
But isn't the Night Kingdom a land of souls?
Under normal circumstances, only the consciousness can enter. But there is a way to go there in person. However,
Just be
know
built
that the
different.
Night Kingdom will attempt to repel you, and the Abyss certainly won't leave you be.
That's fine by me.
Same here. Fighting the Abyss is nothing new for me.
I'll be fine.
Paimon's
We
the
fought
only
a
one
giant
who's
whale
scared?
before.
Well, if you're going, Traveler, Paimon's going too.
Citlali of the Masters of the Nightwind once created an artifact that can be used to communicate with the Wyab. We call it the Spirit Speaker Stone. It was originally used as a ceremonial artifact wielded by the tribal chiefs. But that spiritual quality also means it can be used to search for an ancient name.
That was the artifact I delivered to the Scions of the Canopy a few days ago. Didn't think I'd be hearing about it again so soon.
Thank you so much for your help,
I like how
everyone.
all of them have like really unique highlights for their hair. Well, I mean,
Your
they're supposed to be
thanks are
highlights, but
unnecessary.
obviously
I
because
will
they're
offer you
pre-rendered in the
whatever
model,
aid I
then like they
can,
look more
but
like
your
hair dye.
fellowship and courage are what will truly decide the success of this operation. Besides, you're the ones helping me. I can only focus on one thing at a time after.
Oh, the one girl has an electrovision. That's interesting.
Traveler, I certainly didn't expect our first conversation to be so serious.
You have ignored me
I've
up
heard
till
all
this
about your
point.
accomplishments. Ever since you arrived, I've been hoping to meet you and offer you Natlan's highest level of hospitality.
The first Archon that doesn't want to kill us right out the
Why?
gate.
Why? Is that not what happened in the other nations you visited?
It's kind of complicated.
Things were pretty complicated at the start. And, you know, in the middle. But our reputation's solid nowadays.
That's more like it. After all, I've heard you're someone who transcends fate.
Okay, yeah, Venti didn't try to kill us, but it's not like Venti was super enthusiastic about helping us. He just had Angie Dragon. He did have Angie Dragon.
Perhaps even more than you can imagine. But we can talk about that some other time. Ideally, this would be the perfect night for a drink and some musical ambiance. But there are important things to be done.
Oh, I almost forgot. Atea was wounded in the fight against the Abyss. She wanted us to give this to you. It embodies fond memories and my strength of will. That's what she asked us to tell you. She said you'd know what that means.
I didn't think this day would come so soon.
Here we go.
The flames of her life force. I can feel them flowing within the talisman.
Oh, her shoes are glowing. I just saw
If
that.
things were different, the two of us could have enjoyed the hot springs together while she gave this to me in person. We're supposed to be hot spring buddies after all. But don't worry. This talisman
Aw,
means
that's
a
kinda
great
sad.
deal to me. I'll take good care of it. And once this is all over, I'll pay Atea a visit.
You said you didn't want to jeopardize the production of Contending Fire. But that's not at all why you decided to suspend the pilgrimage, is it?
You're right. Even now, the production of Contending Fire is far from sufficient. The gradual corrosion caused by the Abyss has resulted in a massive shortage of pyro energy.
Oh, maybe
And we're
that's why we
currently
couldn't
at
get
the
a
breaking
Pyro Traveler
point.
when we connected
As things stand,
statue.
the pilgrimage is a lost cause. Suspending it allows us to save our strength to defend the tribes. The Abyss has brought catastrophe to Natlan, and Kachina's disappearance in the Night Kingdom is a direct consequence of that.
We can't let the general public know that.
No. If the public learned that Natlan's destruction was close at hand, there would be immense panic. But if I said nothing at all, they would have continued to question the integrity of Natlan's heroes.
So the girl with the skull on her little headband, she's
simple
from the end
choice.
to that trailer, right?
The latter was
Is it just
clearly
me,
the
or
better
does she
solution.
look like completely different than she did in
You
that
chose
trailer?
otherwise.
I have never subscribed to the belief that the right choice is the one with the fewest sacrifices. Let's go. There's still a way for the sacred flame to last a little longer.
You mean?
Yes. Come with me.
Maybe once we see her banner. I don't know. I mean, I know like Linny and Lynette looked a little different, but that was like some detail work that got changed and added. Like their base design felt the same. Her base design does not feel the same.
The sacred flame must
Not in
never
like a bad
go
way,
out.
but in like a
Not
I don't
only
know.
does it strike fear in the abyss,
It just seems a little
but
too
it's also
different,
the
you know?
pillar of Natlan's stability. So until our heroes are ready, I will sacrifice my power to keep it burning.
Easy.
But that can only last so long. I think we should focus on the remaining ancient name bearers.
Don't let desperation cloud your judgment. Those chosen by the Wyeb have already embarked on their destined path. It is for them to decide how that journey ends, not us. All we can do,
Even so, for you to make this sacrifice, it's not right.
if not me, then who? No other is capable of sustaining the sacred flame.
That'd be true. It makes sense for
I
it to be the
possess
Pyro
great
Archon.
strength, but I'm not above my people. This is part of my duty.
I like Maravika. She's cool.
Archon, it's the Fatui!
Oh no. Oh, it's Russian spies. Great.
The Archon of Natlan,
Oh no, it's the man.
a force to be reckoned with.
Oh no, he's hot.
The secret of the ley lines is no secret to me. Long have they been destined for ruin. And since the oath made 5 centuries ago remains unfulfilled, what use is the Gnosis in your hands?
I don't know what you mean. But it sounds like this is about more than the Tsaritsa.
In times of crisis, someone must pick up the mantle of salvation. Your plan has reached an impasse, and now it falls to me to create new rules for Natlan. But before the dawn of a new age, the old must be destroyed.
Oh, he's got long hair. I did not
I
expect
assume
that.
that's the end of your speech? Good. People like us. Let our blades do the talking!
I did not expect Capitano to have long hair. Did she just? Is this like the Mickey shirt situation? Did I cast Fireball? It is like the Mickey shirt situation. She just put on the glasses for them to burn off in that cutscene. I think it's neat that he has a cryovision, I think. It's probably a cryovision. I think it's cool he summons black ice. it's just I cast fireball. She got him.
Huh? Masters of the Night Wind. Send word. The captain and his followers must be apprehended.
Huh, okay, so they're aggressive in this region. That's interesting. It seems like every other continent has a different opinion of the Fatui. Because I know in Fontaine they had a good
Are
relationship.
you alright, Archon?
He was a formidable opponent. Exactly what I would expect from the first of the Fatui Harbingers.
I never imagined someone could match you in combat. If the Tsaritsa sent him here, why would he bring up what happened 5 centuries ago?
Yeah. And how much does he know about Natlan?
Probably a lot.
The Harbingers are all driven by their own personal goals. The only purpose that unites them is collecting the Gnosis. But I'm sure the captain has his own reasons for being
Because
here as
isn't
well.
Capitano from Natlan? I'm pretty sure
Whatever
that's like
his
a
motive,
canon thing
we should
that
shift
he's
our
from
focus to the
Natlan.
Fatui. If they attack again and we're not prepared, we're done for.
Probably.
No, we're running out of time. The wound I inflicted should hold him back and weaken him for the time being. Besides, I'm sure you noticed, the power that came to his rescue just now came from the Masters of the Night Wind.
In other words, there are traitors among us.
Not necessarily. This could prove to be a very valuable turn of events. When we exchanged final blows, I sensed an unusual presence within him. I'll need to investigate further. Kenichi, go to the Masters of the Night Wind and look
she is
into who could have
surprisingly
aided the captain.
proactive.
Speak to Seat Lali. She should know.
Of course, I'll head out right now. Do you still intend to...
Yes, but fear not. Natlan's strength has never rested solely in its Archon. Together we foresaw the only path that leads to our nation's future. We must trust in that vision now.
Oh, even her hair glows the same kind of like greenish blue as the actual fire itself.
Is everything okay, Archon?
Completely fine. Just lamenting the fact that I never got a picture when I could still turn my hair into flames. Too late now. I just hope the others have a safe journey.
A surprisingly proactive god. Maybe because I'm used to Venti, who doesn't do anything, or Zhongli, who gave up doing anything, Raiden, who did too much. Wrong reasons.
What's happening at the stadium? Did something explode?
It feels like the Archon unleashed her power. She must be fighting a formidable opponent.
Should we go back and check what's going on?
Kachina doesn't
Have
have much
faith in the
time.
Archon. She wouldn't lose in a one-on-one confrontation.
Hida, who wasn't allowed to do anything. Yeah, facts.
Once we
And
find
then
Kachina's ancient
Farina, who
name,
literally
we'll
couldn't
head
do
right
anything.
back.
Okay, let's just keep climbing. Paimon really hopes nothing goes wrong.
Excuse me, oh my god. Where are we going? We're going this way? Oh, it's over here. We can just teleport. I am so glad they added it
That's
to where we can
Wayna,
teleport.
the tribal chief. Let's head over
We
to
can
him.
teleport to like the, what's it called? The rewards. I can't think of it. Reputation reward people, yeah. Ah, why? Why would you do that? That's so mean. It yelled at me.
Chaska.
Nice to see you again, Wayna. I'm afraid we don't have time for pleasantries, so I'll get right to it.
Whoa, hold on a second. At least tell me why you need it first.
My friend Kachina is trapped within the Night Kingdom. We need the stone to find her ancient name and rescue her.
Rescue
Here,
her?
have a coffee.
From the night?
Thank
That's
you.
right.
Although I don't like coffee.
I'm sorry.
I'm more of a
but
tea.
someone needs
I'm more of a
to tell
tea
you
gal.
what you
I'm a
don't
tea
wanna
girly.
hear. Going there, a mature warrior would never make such a foolish decision.
Ugh.
The nature of battle is unpredictable.
I've been up for a
You
while
never know
too.
how
Like I
it's going
full
to
on
end.
made dinner for myself
Losing
like
a
an
friend
adult.
is tragic, but when that happens, the best thing you can do is focus on how to prevent further casualty.
I appreciate what you're trying to say, Chief Wina. But if the price of maturity is abandoning a friend in need, I'll choose foolishness any day. If Kachina's still holding on, then so will I.
Aw,
I
Milani,
thought
best
you
girl.
would say that.
Hands chamomile.
Is something wrong, Wina?
Chamomile is meant to help relax.
This doesn't
Fine, go
seem like
EP. I don't want to go EP. I want to stream.
Life isn't complete without taking risks. That's always been your mantra.
It's nothing. The Night Kingdom is a dangerous place.
Am I the only one who's gonna?
Can't blame
Am I the
me
only
for
one who
checking
sees
if you were
what
up to the
Chaska's got
task.
going on in her rear door?
You're that determined. Far be it from me to stop you. Here's the stone. Keep it safe, okay? It's not like we have a spare.
Thank you.
Huh. Seems like you two go way back. But aren't you from the Flower Feather Clan, Chaska?
Oh, Chaska's a peacekeeper, so she's famous throughout the tribes. She's always the one people call to resolve conflicts. Her younger sister Quichi's always hanging around our tribe, too. She's helped us out a lot in the past.
Oh, you have a younger sister?
Yes, I'll introduce you to her sometime. But let's get back to business. Wina, how do we use the stone?
As you probably know, your intended destination is completely different from the real world. The Night Kingdom is like a river flowing with concepts.
Ow.
And the ancient name you seek
hold
is
on,
like a
actually, I have
tiny
water.
fish swimming downstream.
I have water in my room.
In that sense,
I forgot.
the stone is like a fishing
good
boat
streamer.
drifting down the river. But the boat alone isn't enough. You need a fisherman
There we go.
experienced enough to steer it in the
I
right
needed that.
direction.
We couldn't do that ourselves?
With a little practice, I'm sure you could.
I will admit,
You have
Nalin
the
is
strength and the
surprisingly cutscene
talent.
heavy.
If you want to make sure this works, though, I could recommend someone to you.
Who?
Vichama, a legendary warrior and scout from our tribe. He's got a keen eye and a well-honed intuition. Even his ancient name means to seek. If you're fishing for a name,
Bichama? What?
He's one of Auntie Atea's hot spring buddies. I've heard stories about him. Where can we find him?
ever since Malco passed, he spends most of his time gazing out at the scenery from the cliff tops.
Thank you. We'll go look for him there.
Good luck.
Thanks, dude. Alright, let's go find this guy. Where is he? Oh, he's not that far. Pew,
Speed of
pew,
light.
pew. Literally one of my favorite abilities. No! There. I was like, no, the wheat. Where did it go? These names be willin'. Yeah.
Someone admiring the scenery from...
Oh, that must be him. Watch it be like his sister
Hello there.
dies.
Are
That's
you
why he's super
Vichama?
emo.
That's me. Did you need something?
I did not expect that voice out of that man. Oh my lord.
What? You're saying you can bring someone back from the Night Kingdom? How is that even possible?
I did not expect.
No,
I was.
If you really think about it, anything's possible. in
I
that
mean,
kind of
like, look,
place.
I get it. He's a guy.
But that
He
would
has
mean-
like the deep, grovelly voice. But like, I did not expect.
You
I don't know
okay?
why.
You don't look so
I was
good.
expecting like
Mm-hmm.
younger kind of sounding, not like married
Everything's
with two kids,
fine.
father.
I'll
of,
help you.
Like two.
But I do have a small request.
Oh
After
no.
I help you find Kachina's ancient name, I want to use the stone to look for my friends as well.
Your friend? Oh, why not mention...
Yes, but I'd rather not get into it if it's all the same to you.
That's not a problem.
Oh
We
no,
agree
he has
to
a
your
deep
request.
voice and
Yeah.
like an emo
Since you're
will.
helping us find
Oh,
Kachina's
no,
ancient
it's
name,
all of my
It's only
weaknesses.
right that we return the favor.
Then we're agreed. Can I have a look at the stone?
I know, that is exactly what I'm saying. Why is it so deep? He sounds like a father of two when I was expecting a
From what
twink.
I can tell,
Don't get
it
me
functions
wrong,
almost like
I'm
an
not
abyssal
complaining,
pylon. Both
but
connect
like,
the Night Kingdom to the
Jesus.
living world. Once the connection is established, the abyss will come surging through the opening like a predator honing in on the scent of blood. So we have to be sure not to use it in a tribal settlement.
Or counterpoint,
Wow,
we use it
you
in a
got
tribal
all
settlement.
that just from looking at it?
I just picked up on the basics, really. I still have no idea why it works. You said someone named Citlali invented this. I'll go find an open area and start setting things up.
We'll go right away.
First, I'll need some hook ropes. Pretty much every store around here carries them, so no need to go anywhere special. Oh, and I need to build a net out of them, so make sure you get a good amount.
Wait, are you saying you're going to use a real net to catch Kachina's ancient name? How does that work when one's tangible and one's not?
By creating something tangible in our world, like a net, we can create a connection to a corresponding
baby face.
concept in the Night Kingdom. Basically, I'm going to use the concept of a net to catch something equally intangible, an ancient name.
Oh, I see. What about the
Right. I need two chunks of obsidian. Once we bring the ancient names into our world, we'll need a place to store them. Normally, you can only get obsidian from the Children of Echoes, but I heard there's a traveling merchant from that tribe around here somewhere, so maybe you can try your luck there.
Gotcha!
All right, let's split up. See that clearing? Let's meet over there when you're done. Oh, and you can send someone with me if you want. In case you're worried I might take the stone for myself.
What do you think, Chaska?
There's no need. Lena spoke highly of you. That means you're trustworthy.
I don't know how to
appreciate
feel
it,
about Chaska's
even though that
Colgate
doesn't
character
mean much to
design.
me anymore. Anyway, it'll take some time to set everything up, so no need to rush.
God, why am I always so
What an
yawny on
odd
this Sunday?
guy.
It's always
He
Sunday.
seems so defeated, but also really invested in the stone at the same time.
You
I
know
don't
who
have any
else is
more insight
invested
than
into
you, Paimon.
stones?
Let's just focus on the preparations for
That
now.
was a bunch. I
Hang
don't
on,
understand
Kachina.
the half pant.
We're coming for you.
I'm sorry. I just have to say it. If I don't say it now, I'll never be able to say it again. I don't understand the half pant Chaska has going on. It doesn't make a lot of sense to me. I can't even hide behind like oh, it looks cool. It doesn't. She looks like kind of a chud, not gonna lie. I know like hating on Chaska's design is like the most like baby basic thing any
Hello.
Genshin player has
Do
done
you
in
have
the
any
past
hook ropes for
century,
sale?
but like
Hook ropes?
it's just not
As
great. Like
in
the
rock
top's
climbing
fine,
equipment?
but the pants are really cringe.
Yes. How much for your whole stock?
Oh, the whole thing? Let me see.
Deal.
Wait. Really?
What, you want me to drive down the price? We just need these as fast as possible. Thanks.
Oh, no problem at all. I'll even pass along some information on the house. These ropes are usually used by rock climbing enthusiasts. If you want to learn, Roka's the person you want to ask. All right.
Even though we
That's
won't be using
everything.
these for rock climbing.
Here you go.
Now we need the obsidian. Let's go talk to the traveling merchant Bichama mentioned.
Let me guess, is it the guy they panned over to? Yeah, it is.
Excuse me, do you sell obsidian?
Why,
Yeah, we're building
yes.
an ender portal.
I've got a chunk for...
Perfect. Is that the only one, though? We actually need two.
That might be tough. Tell you what, I'll take a look through these boxes over here and we'll see what we can find.
Thank you so much. We'll wait here.
I forgot how many obsidian blocks in Minecraft does it take to make an ender portal?
Relax. Everything's going according to plan.
I know, it's just...
I was never that into
I
Minecraft.
could tell
played it with
Bichama
friends,
feels the
but
same
like,
way about his friend that I do about Kachina.
which is really funny.
I
Because
hope
I
this
wanted
chunk
to
of
play with
obsidian
friends
isn't the
so
only
badly, I
one.
actually own it on 3 different
Kachina always
consoles.
carries
To be
all
fair, I
sorts
only
of
bought it
shiny
on
stones
2.
with
I
her.
bought it for Switch and I
If
bought it for
I was the one
PlayStation,
trapped
and then
in
my
the
friend
Night
bought it
Kingdom,
for me for
she'd
PC
have
like
a
a
whole
couple
pile
years
of
ago.
obsidian ready in a heartbeat.
Like whenever my friends are bored and they go,
would
like,
you
oh, let's play
look at
Minecraft, like,
that?
okay, I'll join you.
I
And
did
then I'll
bring
like
an
pop
extra.
in and just make my own little like
Here you go,
sand
young
house
lady.
or whatever.
How does it look?
Perfect! Thank you. How much do
Oh
I
my
owe
god,
you?
it's the same asset.
If you hadn't shown up, these stones would have just sat here collecting dust. I'll take 3,000 mora for both. Here you go. By the way, I heard you mention Vicha. How's he doing? Malco's been gone for 5 years now. It's about time he started to move forward.
Do you know what happened between them?
I heard about it in passing while I was
They
out
kissed,
drinking.
and they
one
were
night,
both guys.
But I don't know all the details. Vichama and Malco. Malco was an amazing fighter, capable of knocking out multiple opponents in a single hit, while Vichama excelled at scouting and analyzing the battlefield. The two made an excellent team and managed to beat back the Abyss several times. 5 years ago, they both emerged triumphant in the pilgrimage and were placed on the same team to fight the Abyss. But on the eve of battle, the Abyss launched an attack on their tribe, and Vichama suffered an injury to his leg while attempting to rescue someone.
Then what happened?
The team agreed that he couldn't fight the Abyss in his condition. Vichama didn't argue. He knew going to the front lines with an injured leg would make him a burden in battle. So they raised the issue with the Pyro Archon, and she agreed to let him stay behind. It's just Malco and the others ended up facing hordes of abyssal monsters in numbers that far exceeded anyone's expectations. The team made an error in judgment, and they fell to the onslaught. Vichama went into a deep depression after that. He blames himself for everything.
Doesn't sound like it was his fault.
Oh, you're not wrong.
Yeah, but that's usually how grief works,
he
though.
chooses to blame himself. Not because he did something wrong, but because he wasn't able to do anything
he has
at
a
all.
deep voice and
I
emotionally
tried convincing him
damaged.
to
Come
move
on,
forward.
man.
To stop. The Abyss has caused so much suffering, and some wounds never heal. Anyway, that's the gist of it. Maybe you could help him talk things through sometime. I would really appreciate it.
Oh no, he's more. See, if he was like a bigger model, he'd be my type. Where is Vichima? Over here. Okay. He's got a deep voice, emotional trauma, a dead friend. Sounds like husband material to me.
Incoming.
Bam. Sounds like he needs an animo vision. How do you know he doesn't already have one? You gotta have one. There are two types of animo vision users. Short men with dead friends and tall women with insecurities. I just want to make sure there's no other little thingies. I think that's it. Alright, cool.
Did you get everything?
Yep, it's all here. When do we start?
I've made all the necessary adjustments, so we're good to go. As agreed, I'll help you find Kachina's ancient name. Go ahead. After Malco fell, I scoured the battlefield to see what happened. It turned out he wasn't bested by some impossibly powerful foe. He was dragged to his grave by the sheer number of enemies.
And then we
If I
bring
had
him
been
back,
there,
and then
I
they
would have been able to
kiss.
sense the danger. I could have warned them not to advance. I've always blamed myself for what happened. But when you told me about Kachina, I realized there's a chance Malco might also be alive, fighting for survival in the Night Kingdom.
But that
I don't
happened
think we're
several
the
years
same.
ago, right? The Pyro Archon said all life within the Night Kingdom eventually becomes one with the Sea of Souls.
There might not be much hope, but I still have to try. Malco and I promised each other, even if we never managed to root out the Abyss for good, we would fight together until the end. All right, let's get to
water.
it. I'll start searching for the conceptualized version of Kachina's ancient name. If you see any fragments scattered around the area, please collect them. Make sure you prepare yourselves for battle.
Spoopy.
As I said, the stone will link the mortal realm to the Night Kingdom. The Abyss will likely emerge in response.
Look at that golden thing. It must be one of those fragments Vichama mentioned. Let's get closer.
Boink. There's one. No. Boink. 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 Hocus pocus, Batman.
Whoa, monsters incoming! Watch out, everyone!
Oh no!
I see everything. Everyone hold
Can I
hands.
just say, I really like how, like, Nagida's normal attack was that she's typing on a keyboard and her charge attack is when you, like, press down and select with the mouse. That's, like, one of my favorite little details about her, and I think it's so cute.
To the chase. Out of my way. Our bond is strong.
Kooky, pop off, queen.
Wind strike. Speed of light.
I love Kookie's voice actress. Kira Bucker looks great.
Don't blink.
Oh no, there's more. Oh no, it's electric guy. Or not electric, fire guy. I don't feel like dealing with that right now. Sword come shatter. I don't think that's what she said, but we're gonna roll with it anyway.
Committed to memory. Speed of light.
Committed to memory. What are you, Axel?
How much longer, Vichama?
Not long. We're getting close.
We're almost at the halfway point, guys. A little more. We gotta protect the payload. Why does he look like he's dying? Yo, what if he is? What if the downside of the ritual is that the person who does it dies? How much money do you wanna bet? Don't you diss Nahida? I'm not dissing Nahida. I'm just saying that anytime she says commit it to memory, I get depressed because of Kingdom Hearts 2.
Quick, take it!
The feather.
I found Kachina's ancient name. Hang in there, Malko. Just a little longer.
Something's not right. The power of the Abyss is getting stronger.
Watch him turn into an Abyss Lecter.
The Abyss is corroding his body. Vichama, you can't keep going. You'll die.
I should have died 5 years ago.
Oh my god.
I just need a little more time. Please.
She's the best
I'm
mom
almost
in
there.
Genshin. I talk about Nahida. Nahida's a child.
Thank you.
Oh, I gotta tap A. I thought it was hold A. Oops.
Whoa, watch out. The power of the abyss is strong.
I like how we just kind of forget that the trout takes care of Wanderer. Oh my god. I like how we completely forget the Traveler can purify the Abyss, and now it's become so prevalent for the story quest. I can't hold it.
No, why can't I find him?
Because your friend is dead.
We can't wait any longer. Pull him away from the stone, Mualani.
I already tried, but the power of the Abyss has him in a chokehold. It's like he's tied to the stone with an invisible rope.
The conceptual net.
We have no choice. I'm sorry, Seat Molly. Get back!
Chaska, wait!
Oh, so she uses a bow and arrow.
Ouch. What happened just now?
The stone's power was spiraling out of control. The only way to stop it was to destroy it. You were all caught in the shockwave of the explosion. You might feel dizzy for a while, but that's normal.
Give us a heads up next time, will you? You're lucky we managed to dodge it in time.
I thought I said to get back.
Yeah, barely a second before you made it go poof. Not everyone has your reflexes, Chaska. We were this close to getting dragged into the explosion.
That's her depths.
Okay.
I mean,
I'll be
yeah,
more
it's like his
careful next
actual
time.
mom cares about him.
At least Kachina's ancient name is still in one piece. Wait, where's Vichama?
He's dead.
Vichama!
Vichama!
I couldn't find Malko's ancient name. It must be completely gone by now.
Sorry, guy.
Once your ancient name disappears, there's no coming back. From the very beginning, I knew there was a slim chance, but still. And now...
Would playing Buckshot
too late
Roulette
to
be
save
inappropriate to play this month? I feel like
From
it
the minute
would.
he left that
Sorry,
day.
just a random thought.
I'm sure he's heard enough condolences.
The
over
intrusive
years.
thoughts are winning, guys.
Let's
They're
just
winning.
Give him some space.
Huh? What's that in your hands?
Huh? This is...
It's his friend's little name, but like in a stone. JK, lol, I was kidding. Now his friend's gonna be like, I ate shit and died, dude.
Hey, Malco. Got any strength left?
Not enough to swing a sword, but to say a few last words? Sure.
Too bad. No one will get to hear them. I never thought I'd actually die on this mission. Not that I'm afraid to die. It's just hard.
You just stop.
Thinking about my mom's face when she hears the news.
Guess I have something to be thankful for then. My parents died a long time ago. They won't have to mourn me.
What is with Genshin and dead parents in like the past couple story arcs?
Pisak! Always had to beat me at everything, didn't you? Right to the end, you were never one for goodbyes.
God, this man's friend died in front of him. He's actually
Maybe
so
you're right.
nonchalant.
Maybe no one will get to hear our last words. But just in case, Vichama, I'm so glad you didn't come with us. Don't be sad.
It really is Kingdom Hearts.
Keep on living. For the both of us.
His friend did eat shit and die.
Was that a mem?
Seems like we were able to salvage something after all.
Feeling any better? Yeah, finding out his friend's last words is, yeah, keep living.
Seeing him, hearing his voice again, it makes me unbelievably
Well, that's
happy.
good.
But it also brings with it an even deeper pain.
A deeper pain? Why?
Malco was always the type to put on a brave face. But in that memory just now, for all these years, I regretted not being able to fight alongside him to the end. And now I know, at the end of his life, he was thinking the same thing.
Vichama.
I'm fine.
Excuse
Actually,
me.
I heard Chief Wyna wasn't really on board with your plan to go to the Night Kingdom. When you asked for my help, I hesitated too. I knew helping you find your friend's ancient name meant leading you one step closer to danger, but I also understood why you had to try. Everyone has regrets in life, but not everyone gets the chance to make up for them. Once allowed to fester, guilt strips us of our most valuable qualities as warriors. If I could do it all over again, I would have followed Malco to the front lines no matter what. Even with an injured leg, there were still things I could have done. That way, even if the outcome stayed the same, I still would have fought alongside him to the end. There are critical
I think that was probably what was the most important to
and
your
if you
friend.
don't seize the chance to act, there's no going back. That's something I had to learn in hindsight. But you're still at the crossroads of your journey, so I hope you can walk away without regrets.
Thank you, Vichama. I feel even more determined now. Kachina will come back to us. I'll make sure of it. I promised I would find her, and I intend to keep that promise.
That's good to hear. Strange. My body, it's...
Once abyssal corrosion enters the body, a portion will fuse itself to your internal organs. Even though the Traveler possesses powers of purification, the corrosion can never be fully eradicated. Thanks to her, though, you are only briefly exposed. Slowing your breathing and controlling your emotions should help you keep the symptoms in check.
I don't remember them ever explaining abyssal corruption like that, but maybe that's just me. I don't know. Maybe I just don't pay attention. It's probably that I don't pay attention.
Huh. That does make me feel better. You seem very knowledgeable about all this.
Watch it because
Just
Chaska's
speaking from
Colgate-ness.
experience,
Yeah,
that's
I was
all.
gonna say her Colgate
Anyway,
hairstyle comes from
We've
abyssal
recovered
corruption.
Kachina's ancient name, so we're off to a great start. Let's get Vichama back to his tribe and tell Wina the good news. Oh, and apologize for destroying the Spirit Speaker Stone. We had no choice, though, so he'll probably understand. Right?
And flash forward to the chief being like, I can't believe you guys did this. You're permanently banned from here forever. Go die.
Koichi, are you really gonna just stand there like that? I don't know what you want from me.
I think you know exactly what I'm trying to say, Uncle Wina. I can hear it in your voice.
Honestly, it's just one thing after another with you two. They're back.
Koichi? What are you doing here?
Don't play dumb with your own sister. You know exactly why I'm here. My apologies, everyone.
Twitter was right. Her sister does have a better design than Chaska.
You come with me.
I'll be just a moment.
Who is that?
Koichi, Chaska's younger sister. Although the two aren't actually related by blood, it's kind of a long story.
Right, she just call it
It's not
Chaska's
really
sister
my
right
story
now.
to tell,
or whatever that
but
said. Blah, blah,
I
blah,
guess
blah,
it's
blah.
not a
Reading is hard.
secret. You see, Chaska was actually raised by Kukusor. She was afflicted with a rare disease when she was a child, and abandoned in the wild as a result. The Abyss found her out there, all on her own, and tried to devour her. But in the end, all that did was trigger her will to live. That strength of will pushed her to survive. But it also planted a seed of conflict within her. Eventually, she was adopted by the Kukusors. Wherever they went, she followed, getting into fights right and left.
For some reason, Paimon can totally imagine that.
Well, when Chaska finally returned to human society, it was Koichi's parents who adopted her. At the time, Chaska still had a habit of getting into fights, so Koichi was always taking her around, apologizing to everyone.
Ah, I remember those days. One of those fights was definitely with me. But, you know, kids. You're fighting one minute and your friend's the next. Eventually, she found a way to rein in that desire to fight. And now she's who people call to resolve conflicts. She's known as the Peacemaker. It sounds like she still argues with Koichi, though. Don't siblings usually stop fighting when they get older?
That's partly my fault. Koichi asked me to stop Chaska from doing anything dangerous, but you probably know by now, once Chaska makes up her mind, there's no changing it.
Oh, I get it. No wonder you tried to talk us out of going to the Night Kingdom. Chaska even said that wasn't like you.
I'm all for your adventure. You need to take risks when you're young, because by the time you're my age, you couldn't attempt something like that even if you wanted to. Better try now than live with regrets later.
That's a good
what I
mentality.
say.
As long as it's
Still,
anything that's like
I can
illegal.
understand where Koichi's coming from. In the end, nobody wants to sit back and let a loved one put their life on the line.
All right, it's just the two of us now. You have 1 minute to explain yourself.
I don't have anything to say. You don't have to approve, but you should know I only do what's necessary.
That attitude is exactly the problem. It's like you don't care. You try to sneak off to the Night Kingdom behind my back and then play it down as if it's just a trip abroad.
Well, technically I am going abroad, right?
Yeah, I was about to say, I was like, well, I mean, if we're going off like the technical, what we're doing, we are traveling abroad.
Agreed, didn't we? There are 4 levels of danger. If it's not something urgent, you can only engage in level 2 danger and below. You can only go up to level 3 if a situation is so dire there's absolutely no alternative.
I mean, I think it is when it comes to Kachina.
If that's not a level 4, I don't know what is. And you were just going to sneak into the place without saying anything.
What do you mean, sneak into the place? I always planned on walking in there with my head held high.
You bought off Uncle Wina, didn't you? He promised me he'd stop you from doing anything dangerous. Oh, it's like he didn't even try.
You feel like he went back on his word. What if I told you my mind was made up, and there was nothing he could have done? Not even by force.
Oh, I knew it! So he did try to say something, but you didn't listen.
This is important. If you were in my shoes, you'd make the same decision.
You don't know that? I'm a doctor, and I handle logistics. If you're going to waltz into a dangerous situation where you could lose control at any moment, it's my duty to say something!
All right, whatever. Anything else?
What do you mean, anything else? Why don't you reflect on what you've done and promise me you'll stay put?
Time out.
These really are like siblings,
one of our
huh?
normal arguments or a serious one?
Chaska, does it sound like I'm joking?
Then... you need to know something. What happened to Kachina was partially my fault. I can't leave her there to die.
The plot thickens.
That's not who I am.
But the person you become when you lose control, that's also not who you are.
That's a different issue. You said it yourself. A person is only as good as their morals. If I want to live in Natlan, I need to display qualities that make me worthy of this nation.
That's a good mentality for Chaska to have.
I also told you that managing your condition is equally important.
Sometimes you have to make sacrifices. All right, let's stop this here. If we keep going, I might actually have to get serious. And I think Wyna prefers his roof attached to his house.
Is that a threat? That sounds like a threat to me.
Koichi! Younger sisters are supposed to listen to their elders.
So, you're really going to go, no matter what I say? I'm supposed to be your sister.
Then support me. I'll be back. All you have to do is wait.
So, that's it. Why'd you have to turn out to be so darn annoying?
Come on, you can say damn. We're all adults here, I think. I don't know how old Paimon is.
You two are something else.
Something you wanted to say?
I know you aren't related by blood, but you two sure are similar.
Yeah, if you were raised on the same roof, it makes sense.
You know, I said that very thing to Koichi not too long ago, and she reacted the exact same way, down to the very tone of voice. It's not my place to get involved, but I will say this. Try to spend a little more time with your sister. You're tough kids. That doesn't mean you have to go it alone.
Thank you.
Anytime. All right. If you're done with the Spirit Speaker Stone, you might as well hand it over. According to Kinich, it's an important ceremonial artifact, so it'd be safer to keep it with me.
About that.
If only Cone Bard was here, he could have repaired it just like the Holy Liar.
That's funny. We were talking about Venti earlier
It might
in
be
chat
a few
too.
more pieces than you remember.
Huh?
It was gonna let all the evil back into the world, like
I
Pandora's
see.
box, but like in stone form.
Sounds
Which,
like it
fun
was an
fact
urgent
about
situation.
That, by the way, did you know the original
If someone's
Pandora's
life was on the
box? It
line,
actually
I
wasn't
think
a
you had no
box; it was an
choice.
urn.
Still, Seat
Not an
Valley is
urn.
going to
It's
be a
kind of like an
nightmare
urn.
to
It's
deal
not
with
like
now
you
that
don't
you've
put like
broken her
ashes
stuff.
in it. It's like a pot,
I'll
I guess, or like a
explain
little
everything
like
to her
pot.
later.
Yeah, like a
Stay
pot.
safe
You know,
out
like
there
a
in the
pot,
Night
like those
Kingdom,
big
okay?
pottery jug type
I'll
of
wait
thingies.
here for your
But
safe
this one has a
return.
lid. Yay! Free Kachina's ancient name to Marovika. Oh my god, there's so much talking. I have 40 resin. I can either make a condensed resin or do a boss fight. Do I wanna do the boss fight? It might be nice to switch up the monotony of talking, cutscene, talking, cutscene. All right. Oh, I got an achievement. Battlefield of Ice and Fire. Cool. All right, party setup. This boss fight is very annoying, but I have an actual party to fight it. Yeah, like I said, off stream, I have been grinding materials for Maolani because she's really fun to play, and I do actually want to build her. I'll probably also build Kachina too, but that's mostly because we don't actually have like another Natlan character, so...
There is no escape!
Shower you praise! This is so wise. I see everything.
Baby got punched. Beat.
Barbados!
Let's go. Womp.
Make
Big
yourselves
ult.
a move. Rope. Time to shine.
Farina ult.
Strike us up.
No. I did not consent to get
Now you
punched.
shall perish.
There we go. Yeah, this is pretty much this team combo because it's like Raiden hyper carry, what is it? Hyper bloom. It's like really easy and very comfy. Although you do gotta be a little careful when it gets into this phase. Ooh. Oh, I was like, why are they not shield breaking? My little guys are on. I don't notice. There it is. Punch.
Wind, hear me.
I forgot Jean does a passive electro damage with her ult. Yay, we did it. Gladiator's Triumph. Is this one any good? Healing bonus. It's not. Cool. Oh, I guess I can, dude, there we go. Use this to heal up Farina, because everyone else is healed up. Anyway, let's see. We got more books. Let me see Keqing. Oh, can I level up Keqing? Yay, it says I gave me the exclamation point saying she could level up. We did it! She's level 90! Look at that crit damage. Heck yeah. We did it, chat. We finally did it. And now that that's done, hold on. Let me quickly... I forgot. What am I missing for Cookie? Isn't it her weapon? Yeah, it's her weapon. But I got more of her weapon stuff. Hold up. Yay, we maxed out her weapon. Or not maxed out her weapon quite yet. I'm gonna farm these off of, I can't make the pocket watches. But... Like, I just went from doing story content to, like, quickly building characters. I just want to break up the monotony of story content real fast, because it is kind of getting a little information overload. I feel myself getting a little overwhelmed with all the info dumps, so I figured this could be a good way to break that monotony. Let's see. I need to make a few of these. We only needed 4 of the... Oh, I only can make 2? Ooh. Are we seriously 1 short? No freaking way. Oh, we're 1 short. Okay, I'll just grind it tomorrow. I still have my, what's it called? My thingy. I can't think of it. Lol, wrecked. I know, right? Reunion. Yeah, Stellar Reunion. I still have that going. Yep. I got a couple more days of that. I've been using the Stellar Reunion to, like, just slightly grind for, Maolani and Ichina. Speaking of Maolani, oh wow, we really did burn through most of my books for her, huh? Well, we almost got her leveled up. Alright, yeah, because I've been doing her material stuff. Hold up, let me flex a little bit. Yeah, see? I've been collecting her stuff. Oh, I do gotta get, some water boss stuff, or the water crystals, though, but those are pretty craftable. So I'm not super worried about it. Because I don't think this boss. I mean, I guess they only have 2 world bosses, so it makes sense. But it sucks because this only drops the pyro crystals. I think this only drops Dendro. Yeah. I wish they gave us a water boss, but oh well. Yeah, because Kuki, yeah, I need to get Kuki's weapon higher so she has more HP, because a lot of Kuki's HP is coming from her weapon right now, if I'll be completely honest with you guys. I can throw some stuff at her artifacts, though. I know this piece is not great for what I'm trying to have Kuki do, but it's got elemental mastery on it. Let me cook, okay? Just let me cook. See? HP main stat. It cooked. It's cooking. Do I really not have a tenacity flower with an HP stat? Nope. Alright. Ah, nice. Elemental mastery. I do need that stat on her. Because I'm pretty sure Kuki only really cares about, like, EM and ER, right? Right. Creating attack, oh my god. HP goblet. I probably should have done the goblet before the... What's it called? Before the feather, huh? Or before the flower, huh? Oh, look, Cookie's health's at 3,000. That's pretty good for a healing character. How much does her thingy heal now? Oh, nice. 3,000 health. That's really good, actually. Geez, that's like borderline a full heal on... I don't know, full heal, but that's like 1/5 of Kaching's max health. Alright, let's go to the Pyro Archon. Let's see, it's guiding us up this way. Oh, there's an alchemy table over here? I desire, oh my god. Back to normal now, it seems. Huh. Weird. Oh, so I saw this over here in the cutscene. I was just like, I need. Yeah. So apparently, for the craftable weapons for Natlan, you need the they released a new billion called like, oh, what's it called? I think it's Borderlander fillet. I don't remember what they're called. Hold on. Hold on. Billet, that's it. Yeah, so apparently they introduced a thing called like Borderlander billet, and I'm just like, okay. But you just, like, Fontaine, they use the, isn't it Lowlander, right? Northlander, Midlander. Yeah, I don't know why for Fontaine they have the Midlander ones, but then, what's it called? Natlan instead of using the same one. I thought they were gonna have like, okay, it's like the first like 3-4 regions use the Northlander, and the rest of them will use the Midlander, and now they're introducing the Borderlander, and I'm just like, okay, that's a little much.
We're back! We found Kachina's ancient name too!
What happened at
Well,
Stadium?
it's fairly complicated. Let me give you the condensed version.
You learn the Pyro Archon's battle against the captain, as well as her sacrifice.
The Fatui again? We can't go anywhere without them causing trouble.
I mean, Paimon, they didn't really cause trouble in Fontaine.
You've lost your power. Won't they try to take advantage of the situation?
That's why it has to be our little secret. No one else can know, or we're asking for trouble. Look, I wish I could offer you some sort of consolation, but I won't lie to you. With multiple factions closing in, there's nothing comforting about the situation we're facing. Still, all you need to do is focus on your goal. You can leave the complicated matters to me.
I can also step in on the Pyro Archon's behalf. There's a limit to what I can accomplish, but I'll help you however I can.
There's no need to be so modest, Yan-san. Your incredible strength has long been a well-known fact. You're the pride of your tribe.
Archon, I'm sorry about before. You have so much on your plate, so much that you have to worry about. But all I could do was focus on my own feelings.
You have nothing to be sorry about. We all get overwhelmed by our emotions, myself included. Your reaction to Kachina's disappearance, I understand that feeling very well. Well, now that we have Kachina's ancient name, let's go track her down. Follow me.
It's always Sunday. I'm so yawny. I don't know why. You guys ever have a day where you're just like super yawny for no reason? That's like Sundays for me. Oh, this room's pretty. I like it. Is this Maravika's room? If so, she's got a good sense of style.
What is this place? Hey, isn't that Atea's talisman?
Good eye. This is where I store all the various mementos
It's her
I've
hoarder's
collected.
room. Got it.
Whoa. I've never seen this place before. There's so many things in here.
It looks like there are items from every tribe. Collecting them must have taken a lot of effort.
I suppose you could think of it as a hobby of sorts. In Natlan, everyone grows up listening to the stories of heroes, and physical items do a far better job of preserving those stories than our own memory. Now, I still have some preparations to make for the ceremony, so feel free to take a look around in the meantime. If you're curious about an item, I'm more than willing to tell you about its origins.
Alright, we'll have a look.
Watch us find something about like our sibling or the abyss, and she goes like, oh, never mind, not that one. Observe the jar.
There are so many jars and potions around here. Do they have anything to do with alchemy?
No, those belong to the Masters of the Nightwind. They're ceremonial tools used to amplify the ability to communicate with the Night Kingdom and the Wyab. Yamaya is an expert in this field, and she taught me a lot. Even the tools you see here are quite traditional.
Sorry, I have little buttons on my
Her
little
students
like,
found them
handle part of my
outdated, so
controller,
she
and
passed them on to me.
One of them is
The
like an
contents
A
of the
button,
jars
basically,
aren't all
or an
that
X button.
special. Oh, except the big jar in the middle. That's what you really wanted to give me.
Ooh, must be something really cool. What's inside?
Guts.
Grape juice.
Oh.
Huh?
It's quite tasty, although probably expired by now.
Bro, that means it turned into wine. You can have grape wine, babe. Come on. Observe talisman.
This is Atea's talisman.
I'm sure you're familiar with this one already. Atea was rarely ever without it. The talisman brought her a lot of luck in battle.
Anytime I think about Atea, the sad thoughts come back. What's up,
This
Mulan?
fishing basket looks familiar.
This flower looks like it's thriving. You must be good at taking care of plants, Archon.
Make sure to handle everything with care. This cup, for example, it's heavier than it looks.
Want the horn? That is not a cup, girl.
Whoa, that belt is bigger than Paimon's head.
There's a lot of things that are bigger than your head, Paimon.
The Collective of Plenty are known for their bodybuilding competitions and contests of strength. This belt is a symbol of great honor within the tribe. The association with strength might also have been the reason the original belt was extremely heavy. It was difficult for even two people to lift. And even if a warrior had the strength to put it on, wearing it for any length of time would still leave them gasping for breath.
Interesting.
Sounds like it.
So the owner of the original belt, Kitera, commissioned a craftsman to make a copy identical in appearance but far lighter in weight. That is the belt you see before you. He would often wear this version when training in order to protect his waist.
can see
Or
it.
he made a lighter version so he could wear it all the time and show it off.
I mean, hey, if you got it, flaunt it, right? I think the last thing is over here, right?
Hey, there's a fishing rod here. It must have belonged to the people of the springs.
That's right. It belongs to a legendary fisherman named Matavaru. I have his entire set of fishing equipment, actually. He and I met in a tavern. He told me about a particular kind of giant fish and his meticulous plan to catch it.
Maravika has a very close connection with her people. It's very interesting in comparison to some of the other Archons we've seen.
To him, the sea
I know
was the
Farina had a
battlefield
close
upon
connection to
which
her
he
people, but
staked
that
his
was because
honor.
of, like, you know,
So, did he
Full
do it?
Solars' stuff. It's not because she really wanted to.
The next time I saw him, he was covered in scars. It turned out the fish he sought had been corroded by the abyss. He managed to kill the fish, but sustained a serious injury in the process, which meant he could never go deep-sea fishing again. Can a fisherman claim victory if he fails to
you're
bring
right.
back
She
his
has a
catch?
connection with them, but it's one that's being
That's
like
what he asked me
Yeah,
in
I was
the
about to
end.
say it's one that
Well,
she's
Paimon
fostering
thinks
now
you
because
won.
she couldn't for the
That
longest
was
time
my
because of the
answer as
academia.
well. The
Like
experience
Maravika
was
really
far more
genuinely is
valuable
the
than
first
prize
Archon that has
itself.
like a
In
one-on-one
the
connection
end,
with a
he
lot of her
didn't want his
people.
tools to go to waste.
Because Zhongli
So he gave
fakes his
them to me.
identity, same thing with Venti,
that
Shogun was
means you also
oppression,
know how
like
to fish.
incarnate. Like
Maybe we
Nahida
can go
wants to
head-to-head
have this kind of
sometime.
connection with her people, and she is just now getting it, but only after the events of the Archon quest, so.
The powder still needs some time to settle, so let's wait a little longer. Well, what do you think of my collection? Do you feel like you have a better understanding of Natlan's culture now?
I also realized their Archon's a hoarder.
If each item represents a different story, seems like Natlan's really been through a lot. Does every item hold a special memory, just like Atea's talisman?
That's right. The items in my collection actually serve a similar purpose to the ancient names passed down among the tribes. They demonstrate the true shape of time.
The shape of time?
Most people perceive time as a linear concept, almost like a straight line. that can
Interesting, they
only move
mentioned
forward.
time,
We
and
cannot
they've
change
also
the
mentioned
past
Venti
or predict the
because
future.
of the whole Three
But
Moon Sisters
there's also
thing
a
from
different theory,
the like,
one
old
that I
book you
believe to
find
be
in
closer
Endoi
to the truth.
Kamiya.
Namely, that the past, present, and future all exist at once.
At once? Paimon's not sure she understands.
Let's say your journey ended right now. Thinking back on your experience in each nation, which one would you say was the most important?
I'd say all of them.
Exactly. Even at the end of your journey, the things you experienced along the way don't cease to
That's
exist.
an interesting way to look at it.
They become part of who you are. Take out a portion of that journey, and you would likely make very different decisions. And the future is the same way. It exists even though it has yet to come to pass. We just lack the means to perceive it. Of course, there are those with the power to foresee the future. They simply call it by a different name. Fate. You're quite familiar with that
Illuma Fate.
concept, I would imagine.
That does kinda make sense. The future hasn't happened, but already exists.
Humanity excels at living in the present, but too often we forget the past and neglect the future. While the Pilgrimage and the Night Warden Wars lead us to a better future. Only by uniting the people of Natlan across countless eras can we fight back against an enemy as formidable as the Abyss. To
Yeah,
come
tracks.
up with such a set of rules, the first Pyro Archon must have possessed a level of insight I can only imagine. That's correct. At first, he was a mortal man with no special power. After he ascended to the Divine Throne, he used it to borrow power from the heavens and establish the rules of Natlan.
Ronova.
Namely, a framework through which ordinary people can ascend to Archonhood. By holding the pilgrimage, we're able to determine the strongest among us. And when that person ascends to the Divine Throne, their inner flame will awaken. In addition, the sacred flame will grant them significant knowledge and memory of this land, After all, that's how I came to know everything I just told you.
So, it all comes down to the power of the Divine Throne and the rules. Wait, is that a family portrait?
Yes, that's my mother, father, younger sister, and the little saurians we raised. I turned a piece of my dad's leather armor into a canvas and commissioned a famous artist to paint our likeness.
Your sister is so cute! Paimon was having a hard time thinking of an Archon as an ordinary person. It really doesn't look like there was anything special about you before.
A little late for that question, don't you think?
Sorry! Paimon's so sorry! Paimon's mouth works faster than her brain sometimes!
Not as fast as your stomach!
It's alright. I'd never get upset over something like that. No matter what others may say, my past is a precious part of my identity. I'm forever proud of the life I used to lead. Becoming the Archon doesn't mean you sever ties with your family. The position just comes with a lot of responsibilities, so it impacts how often you get to see them. My father made the most delicious stew, so my sister would often bring me a large pot of his cooking, and we would sit on a blanket and eat it together. One time, we didn't close the door securely, and the saurians we were raising ran into the room and knocked over the entire pot. My sister immediately burst into tears. The two troublemakers were going for the meat, but when they saw my sister's distress, they froze on the spot. I still remember the way they laid there, sulking like a pair of children, even after making such a mess. It was frustrating, but in the end, all I could do was comfort my sister and move on.
Wow.
How about you want a better family's dead?
Isn't that what being a family is all about? I think about that story a lot,
$10 says her
actually.
family's dead.
As the Archon, I made a vow to defend this nation, and experiences like that, they remind me exactly what I'm trying to protect.
It's too sweet for her family not to have been like slaughtered by the abyss or something.
Looks pretty old. Your sister must be all grown up by now, right?
I believe she ended up working as an architect and artist. She built many houses and crafted
Because she's
many
talking a lot
beautiful
in the
works of
past
art.
tense. That's why I'm
Anyway,
bringing it up.
That's enough about me. Now that the powder is settled,
Because
we
she
can
says
begin.
like, oh, my sister was an artist and an architect, and my
Over here,
dad
please.
made really good stew, blah, blah,
Place the
blah. It's a
ancient
lot
name
like
up
past
there,
tense, so I'm
and
thinking her
then we'll
family
begin.
kicked the bucket. There goes nothing.
Surely as the echoes of life resound through heaven and earth, so too shall our stories remain eternal. Ancient name, take us to your fated bearer. Allow her to answer our call.
Am I hallucinating again?
Kachina, are you okay?
Huh? I'm not seeing things, am I? Is the Abyss playing tricks on me again?
It's okay, Kachina. It's just us. We're trying to find a way to bring you back.
Everyone, you have to listen to me. I've been investigating the Night Kingdom this entire time, and I figured out what's wrong. The Wyup is being affected by the Abyss. I was waiting for the Wyup to send me back, but then this really strong monster came in and it almost killed me. The Wyup saved me, even though its power is weakening. So I've been hiding from the monsters while trying to find a way to help. The Night Kingdom has become a huge mess, though. I keep hearing these awful sounds and seeing really horrible things.
Trauma bomb.
Don't listen to those sounds, Kachina. The Abyss is trying to strip you of your sanity. All you need to do is stay safe and wait for us. We'll be there shortly.
It's okay. I feel so much better now that I've had the chance to talk to you guys. You don't need to worry about me. I've never been strong or special at all, really. So I don't blame anyone for forgetting about
My
me.
heart.
Leaving me behind.
My heart. It hurts. What is
Just
this?
knowing you care is more than enough. Find a way back. You don't have to put yourselves in danger to come rescue me.
No, don't say that.
You're always like this, Kachina. Now's not the time to act tough.
Baby girl,
We're coming
don't say
for you,
that.
and that's
she
final.
baby, she cute. I
don't know
want to
what
protect
lies
her.
the Abyss has been feeding you, but I'll tell you something right now. Nobody here sees you as a burden.
I mean, I do when I have to play as you, but that's because you're a level 1 character.
A hero of Natlan. All you need to do is wait for us to rescue you, and you'll get all the applause and recognition you deserve.
I'm really scared. Everything's so dark and creepy here.
I'm gonna make a bold claim. Kachina's better than Nahida.
Still, I don't want you to put yourselves in danger because of me. I don't want to hold anyone back ever again.
My heart is in horrible pain
All you
right
need
now.
to do is place your trust in us, just like you always have. No one fights alone. We're not leaving you behind. Not ever.
Yeah, we're so close.
My heart is in excruciating pain.
Looks like we've lost contact. Now comes the most dangerous part. You have to traverse the Night Kingdom in your physical form. This entrance to the Night Kingdom was left behind after an abyssal invasion. Even a brief amount of time inside could expose you to corrosion.
You will be fine as Traveler.
I'm prepared for that
as
possibility.
Jonathan Genshin Impact.
All right, then I wish you all the best. I'll tell Koichi to be ready just in case. She's very experienced in dealing with abyssal corruption. That face you just made. Don't tell me you two got into another argument.
No, I just feel bad for creating more work for her.
I'll go with them too, Archon. The more people, the stronger the party.
Thank you so much for your help, everyone. It really means a lot that you're willing to brave these dangers with me. And there's no time to lose, so let's get going.
Now that I've lost my power, I won't be able to provide much practical support. But I can still keep an eye on the situation from here. Eon-san, I know it's unlikely, but if you encounter a situation you can't handle...
That won't happen.
I hope not.
I love that this is like the setup they have for, what's it called? To make Marovika a playable character.
Be careful out there. I'll observe this...
Is her big fire throne? It is. Can I jump? Ah, I can't jump in the fire. I wanted to see if I could jump in the fire. Is that sociopathic of me? Probably. I just thought it'd be funny. Alright, leave the chamber. Let's do this. I don't know where we're going. Enter the underground ruins. Where are the underground ruins? Over here? Okay. I think I digged around here when I was doing some of the, when I was doing the event quest stuff.
Don't blink!
Let's go. I can't wait for Ayaka to get a rerun. And the reason why I'm saying that is not because I want to pull for Ayaka, it's because I want to pull for the Mist Splitter. Because it's a really good sword on Keqing, and plus it also matches her aesthetic really well. I mean, the black sword looks good on her too, like kinda, but I definitely, the other sword fits better. I love like the little like Land Before Time sound music. It's very cute. I just wanted the ore. Also, the condensed, or what is it? The condensate crystal. It looks so much different in Natlan than it does in Fontaine, right? Like I'm not crazy. It looks like a lot paler. Like the blue's paler, and the inside isn't pink. All right, let's go. Something tells me they're gonna give us the characters we need, and if we need fire and water and I have to reset, then that's on me. I'll take that L. I think I have to take the L. Gosh dang it. I thought they were gonna give us like Mulaney to trial out or something for like the meeting the water requirement, but I guess not. Guess Guess we'll go in with Arlecchino, because Yelan meets the water requirement. If it was like a normal domain, I wouldn't care, but usually story domains are pretty strict when it comes to like, you have to have that element with you. I just wonder, how are they supposed to pass through this? They don't have a fire character. Maravika's
so
not
we're
with them.
underneath Natlan right now? It looks nothing like Paimon was imagining.
That's because in the distant past, Natlan was home to an incredibly advanced civilization.
Conria?
Humans only established their own society after the fall of the dragons.
So these are Saurian ruins?
I don't think she's talking about Saurians.
You mean like the elemental sovereigns? They had their own advanced civilization?
No duh, Paimon. Have you met Nuvolette?
Yes,
That man has
a
the best
really
like
long
vocabulary
time
out
ago.
of any
Very
person
few
in
records have
Genshin.
survived until now, so no one really knows what the devices here are for. These ruins have been abandoned for a long time, but with the recent increase in Abyss activity, the installations around here have somehow been activated again.
So what you're saying is, we're not in for an easy trip to the Night Kingdom.
No. It's going to be obstacle after obstacle from here on out.
Let's do this. Just what I wanted to hear.
Why are you all laughing like that? It's creeping Paimon out. It's the pre-adventure excitement kicking in, right guys?
Of course. I'm eager to get started.
Then let's go.
Adventurings
We
for
won't let
moments like
anything
this.
stand in our way.
Let's go. I wish I had Mulaniville. I definitely use a Mulani team, but you know. So hear me out. Listen, hear me out. Wouldn't it be funny? Wouldn't it be wacky if I built Mulani more and then we decided to fight with Mulani? Wouldn't that be funny? Wouldn't that be really funny, guys? So hear me out. We're gonna do that. I mean, I have to end stream soon anyway, and I feel this is gonna take a lot longer. But we can grind out some stuff. Hold on. Where's our... Oh, there's a little fart cloud. So, like, hear me out. What if we actually grinded a bit for Mualani? Wouldn't that be so quirky and funny? Yeah, it would. Let's go do that. I like having theme-appropriate teams. Don't judge me.
Let's hope you put up a good fight.
Let's finish this fast. Laid bare.
Why did I beat them up? Because I want the materials they drop. Because I'm pretty sure Milani uses them for her talent materials. Also probably Kachina too. Actually, I don't know. Does Kachina use mobs, or does she use the little dragons? She uses mob materials. Okay. I already have 213. Jeez. Well, I mean, I guess I have been doing the like wandering around Natlan, so it makes sense.
Show me your moves.
The wind knows me.
Here comes the
I feel bad. I'm fighting children.
Wind and cloud. How about this?
Ride this wave!
Yours. Well played.
Well, I'm pretty sure I do definitely need the wooden sentry stuff for Mualani, so, you know, I'm not gonna come here. Because I know I think with the materials I have, I can get Mualani out to at least up to 80 out of 80. Heat resistant freshwater floater. When Sharky's Surging Bite hits an opponent, a puffer will generate nearby. Mualani will restore 20 Night Soul points when she picks up the puffer. Only 2 such puffers can be created during the single instance of being in that Night Soul blessing state. Natlan's Greatest Guide. After a party member triggers a Night Soul burst, Mualani will gain 1 stack of Wave Chaser exploits, which will last for 20 seconds. Next 3 stats. When she uses bomb shock, I hate why is it called that? When she uses her alt, I at least listen, I get it. I'm an anime girl on the internet. My self-dignity is not very high, but I have still a little bit of that left, okay? It's not fully gone yet, unless I become a famous VTuber. If that happens, then yeah, all my self-respect goes away. Anyway, if she uses her alt, Milani will clear all Wave Chaser exploit stacks and increase the damage of her alt by 15, 30, and 45% of her maximum HP based on the number of stacks created. That's pretty sick, actually. I'm guessing this is her, yeah, okay. Yeah, that's just her passive for her thingy while she's in Natlan. Oh yeah, we get a little, dude, free wish.
Woo! Whoa!
Hold on. Oh, let me,
Everlasting as the moon!
let me heal. There we go. Let me run to the alchemy table and let me crack some of my resin because I think I have like 10 of it now. I have 8, that's fine. It's still like a good. Let's see, let me crack one more. Not shop, I do not need shop. I need inventory. There we go. I think this should be enough for me to make 2 more, right? Okay, 1 more, it's fine. Alright, let's go over here. Yep, worth it. Alright, dinosaur. There's a time trial over here. What's this for? Oh.
Windstrider.
Oh, I am supposed to be the dinosaur for this. Okay. I was like, wait a minute. I didn't see the thing. The bush covered it. I did it. Yay. Ooh, and one of these. Alright, time for me to get back to what I was doing originally. Is that the fog for to show that there's the ley line over there? There we go. Okay.
Let's hope you put up a good fight.
Is it the same spot the ley line was before? I don't think so.
Transfixed.
Game's up. Time's over. How about this? Shall we?
God, Arlecchino is so strong.
Well played.
Oh yeah, there we go. And Condensed Reservoir. Are you winning, Burb? Let's see. Where's the next, where's the little... Oh my god, it's all the way over here? Jeez, it spawned far out. You know, I wish leveling up the world level to 9 actually improved like normal mob materials, not just boss materials. I think you maybe get a little bit more from the mobs, but it's not like a really big noticeable difference, you know what I mean?
Come on, show me your courage.
Is where you fall.
Laid bare.
Ears are just holes in the side of your head, correct.
Don't mind if I do.
Hey, look, it's the hot guy again.
Things are about to get dicey. Busted.
Like my bond of life is running out. Oh, my model? Oh, yeah, I have ears. I do in fact have ears. Well, I mean, my hair covers them for the most part, so I don't have them like super detail-y rigged or drawn or anything. But yeah, I know they're there. It's just they're mostly covered by my model's hair. I got human ears. Because my model is mostly human. She can in lore turn into a bird though, if that means anything.
Another test subject.
Alright. Pop and pop.
Transfixed. Run with nature.
Where those were treasure hoarders, huh?
All right, let's finish this fast.
Yeah, I'll fight you. Let's see. What do we got? What do we got? Oh yeah, how much can we level up Milani now? Yay, she's level 40.
Night.
11 gets her up to 44, and then why don't you do these get her up? 47. Oh, capybaras, hold on. I needed to take a picture of the capybaras for this thing. Let's see, because they're surprisingly harder to find than I thought they would be. Yay, we did it. Oh yeah, this is the fighting trials I have to do too. Those will probably also give me some materials. Oh, and there's a work point over here I haven't gotten yet. There's still a lot of Natlan I haven't explored.
All right, let's finish this fast.
The strongest mod, right?
Laid bare.
Here comes the catch.
Let's see. Tied, and got him.
That was quick. Witness mine.
I just realized I haven't healed Arlecchino in a minute.
Overruled.
Quietly now.
Up and down, beat up with Bennett, and suck up that X mark. God, Arlecchino's crit is insane. Honestly, my Arlecchino would probably become a lot stronger if I actually, like, 80'd her in her weapon. Or not 80, but 90'd her in her weapon. Cadestros. Okay, we got more books. Mualani.
Woo!
Alright, we got her to 50. Now she's 50 out of 60. Oh yeah, we probably should also level up her weapon. Oh yeah, forgot, we get another free wish. That reminds me, do I need to empty out my plants from my teapot? I do! Here's what's awesome about Mualani. She's like Arlecchino and Linny. Her ascension materials can be planted in the teapot. Yeah, I've been putting a lot of Natlan stuff to farm in my teapot. I think, if I remember, Kachina needs these. Yeah, I'll do Rainbow Road. Sure, Glee Lilies, why not? And then here, it's gotta go all of Milani's stuff. Or is it the Surian Claw succulent that's gotta, for, I don't know, whatever. We're here now. Anyway. What do we got Primo Gem wise? Oh nice, we almost have enough for another 10 pull. And then we also have almost enough for another 10 pull on the standard banner. That's cool. Let me stop at Tubby's real fast and
this realm is
hold on. Realm Depot, cause I don't think it resets till tomorrow. I will grab the ore because I need some for Mualani's weapon and also Kuki's weapon.
if you ever...
Alright, thanks Tubby. Let's see, what is, I forgot, what's Mualani's stat that levels with her? Crit damage, right?
Woo!
Right? I'm not crazy.
Whoa!
I forgot. How do we tell? Item details, level up, auto add. Oh, I think hers is crit rate. Because hold on, if I take off this book and give her this instead. Okay, yeah, it is crit rate. Oh yeah, in case for those of you who don't know, go if you do the Genshin web event thingy, it's basically just have to like check in on Hoyo Lab or whatever. You can get a handful of weapons from that one for free, the craftable ones. I think you get, what, the two-handed sword? Yeah, you get the ring, you get the two-handed sword, and I think the spear. Right? I have so many. Wow, I have a lot of Fav Lances. I'm trying to see, where are they? Yeah, you get the spear here, you get the ring, and then you get the two-handed sword. Yep. So that way if you need them, you can get them through there. Because I know the spear is really good on Kachina. It's like, I think her best in slot actually. And then from Mualani, it's either the current weapon you can get from the event right now, but if you happen to miss it, then the craftable ring is very good on her as well. So, but yeah, we did it. Alrighty. I think I'll call it a day here. So then probably next week, or not next week, next stream, geez, I'm planning to stream probably tomorrow. But yeah, next stream, we will go into the dungeon. I'll probably do some off-screen grinding for Mualani. And yeah, we'll just go from there and kind of figure it out. So yeah, thanks to everyone who stopped by for stream today and anyone who chatted in chat and you know, all that. And yeah, I appreciate it, and I will talk with you guys later. Alrighty, BTYL.